How's it going, everybody? Ryber here today, and we are back with our Honolulu Hammerheads franchise mode. But before we jump into the video, guys, I've got a quick announcement to make. It is November, which means it's Hockey Fights Cancer Month, and I figure what better way to give back than have it be a charity month here on the channel and on Twitch. So guys, there will be a link down in the description where you can donate through my fundraiser to go ahead and donate to the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. It is one that it's personal for me. I think it's a great cause, and every cent helps, guys. I know you guys are amazing. The Rye Squad is really, really awesome. I've set a goal of $100 for this month from November 1st, November 30th. The link will be in the description. So go ahead, guys, donate via that link. Go straight to the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. I don't get a cent, and I wouldn't want to take a cent anyway. You guys are generous. You guys are awesome. You watch my videos. That's all I'm asking. But if you could just chip in a little bit for the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation, it's a great cause, and I think it'd be awesome for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the video here, guys. We are here up against our expansion rivals, the Vegas Golden Knights. And well, since you guys were here in the last one, we've been doing pretty good. It's not been terrible, but it's not been great. We're sitting there with 23 points in 24 games, only 3 points behind the Sharks. So a win today against Vegas would be big. We did beat the Sharks the last time we played them, right? So it started to pick up here towards the back half of November. This is just a big game against Vegas. They're at the bottom of the division. Last time you guys were here, we beat Pittsburgh 2-0 in the live com. We will be jumping into this one, but it seems like we are handling our business here in the Western Conference. It seems like when we play Western Conference, more specifically Pacific Division opponents, we tend to do well. I know we lose to the Ducks there. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit of a toss-up. But right now, if we can get things going right, then I really, really believe that, you know, we can make the playoffs and maybe we can make some noise. I mean, we got Hall, we got Stahl. Our defensive core is pretty good with Mikhail Sergachev, Jari, and that's not bad. Maybe we'll see what happens. When we get to the deadline, we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead here, guys. Check out the team stats real quick. So you can see there, we are in 5th place, but only 4 points behind the Kings. So really, it's anybody's playoff spot at this point. Only 24 games through. So we'll probably get up to game number 60 here at the end of this video, and then we'll see where we're sitting and we can hop into the trade deadline in the next episode. But for now, let's go ahead and check the goals for. And yeah, it does seem like goals for are a problem for us. We're not doing great. We're 5th in the division with only 3 per game. So I mean, it's looking good if you look at that against our goals against per game, which is, you know, 3rd best. The defense is not a problem. So it's not Jari, it's not the defensive core. We need to get more goals out of the guys up top. And well, it would make sense. Really, only the 2 quality guys we have, the guys that, you know, are above, is Eric Stahl, who is an 85. That's not fantastic, right? But you got 89 Taylor Hall, who's the guy now in Honolulu. So goals against are not the issue, but goals for are power play percentage is 24%. Where does that rank us? 24% would put us in 1st. And how many times have we been on the power play? The least. So we are capitalizing on the few opportunities we get. As far as penalty kill, 84% is really good. I'll take 84%. That's 4th in the division. But hey, 84%, I'm fine with that. I can't ask us to do 91% like the Sharks. As far as time shorthanded, we are tied for 3rd most times shorthanded. So we do need to cut out the penalties. But when we do take a penalty, we don't seem to pay for it that much. So that's pretty good for us. If we go ahead and check out the individual player stats, it seems like from what I can see, Hall, DeBrusk, and then let's stick with forwards. Hall, DeBrusk, and Stahl are a big old minus. I said, okay, so we need to change that line. And I have an idea, guys. I got a trade in mind that I think we're going to go through. I've kind of looked at it, and we'll see what they want. But we're going to get somebody for that first line that's going to help, probably defensively, and also with chemistry. So Hall, DeBrusk, Stahl, not a great pairing or a line there. But the second line of Johansson, Granlund, and Van Riemsdyk are doing their job. They are doing exactly what you'd hope. Johansson leads the team in points, which is crazy. 7 goals, 11 assists. That's absolutely absurd. Third line, Cirelli, Gurianov, Donskoy, they're doing fine. And then the 4th line, actually, I think Barbashev is with Gurianov and Cirelli. So that line is also a minus. So the middle 6, it seems like every other line's doing well. And the 4th line of, I think now we've got Donskoy with Heinen and Armia is actually doing really well. So I'm quite pleased with that. Take a look at the defense. Mikhail Sergachev is flying, boys. Absolutely flying. Brady Shea, can you stop taking penalties, please? Just a quick request. Sergachev with 16 points, though. That would be 2 points off the lead, and as many as Taylor Hall is getting. So very pleased. Same thing with Shea. Taze, Nemeth are doing fine, but Bear and Tanev are not doing fine. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they should be. I don't think I could play them less. We'll see. We'll check out the lines. We'll make a trade. We'll see what happens after that. But Tristan Jarry is playing fine. I wouldn't say he's playing poorly, but I also wouldn't say he's playing great. He's doing, decent. But Georgiev is playing very poorly. 1-4-1 is not what you want to see. 898 save percentage, 3.25 goal against average is not exactly great. So I think if we just improve as a whole, he might grow, or his stats might get better, not grow exactly, but I think it's still early, 24 games, and there's still, 2/3 of the season, or actually 3/4 of the season left to go. But I do have a trade in mind. Speaking of, it's early yet, a lot can change, right? But I have an idea here. Quinton Byfield. I love the fact that we got Quinton Byfield. That makes me very happy. Same thing with having Dylan Cousins there. Those two guys are our centers of the future. But we're looking at a guy that could probably help on the first line, a little bit defensively, and as well as with chemistry. And I'm going to go to the Carolina Hurricanes, who are just doing I think they're like 9-10 and 9-15 and something. They're not doing well, right? They are not doing well. And there's a guy here who I believe fits our roster, our coach's chemistry. Warren Fogle, he's not going to take much. He's on a 2-year cheap contract. Forward line 4, he fits forward line 4. Maybe he's not the guy to go after. I do want to find a power forward, though. You guys can obviously tell the line of thinking I'm going down. There were some other guys. Minnesota is another team that's kind of average right now, and I don't see them really going anywhere this season anyway. But it is Nick Bjugstad. So if we take a quick look at Nick Bjugstad, where is he? Oh, wow. Did I just fly past him? Oh, Nick Bjugstad's not here. That's right. Oh, my God. Let's go ahead and go for a player search real quick and see reasonably attainable guys that are power forwards that I could throw on the wing. I'm thinking to replace DeBrusk, not Hall especially, or Stahl, really. So we go ahead and search up some power forwards here. That if we go ahead and sort by overall, none of these guys are a little too expensive for my taste. Chris Kreider, probably not with that big contract, although they are a seller. I don't think I want that contract coming in. Besides, he only fits line 4. Virtanen just signed a contract. I don't want the Kevin Hayes contract. Bjugstad's got one more year left at 4.1. There's also Wayne Simmons, but the Kings are doing well, so I don't think they'd want to switch it up there. Nick Ritchie playing for the Boston Bruins. Fits all forward lines, which is good. Dominic Kubalik is a guy that I really want to go after. He fits the top 6. Nashville's doing okay. If we go ahead and trade for the asset here, just show you Dominic Kubalik. He signed for 3 years. Nashville's listed as a buyer. I could give them something that we don't necessarily need. Give them a guy, a roster player that perhaps they, not a rookie, but a skater matching the block. Yeah, none of these guys. Like, let's be real. Maybe a Sprong. Maybe they need some more goal scoring. DeBrusk, they want James Van Riemsdyk. He's got 3 years at $7 million. They are a buyer though. Ivan Barbashev, I would be okay with giving up Barbashev in this deal. I would give up Barbashev. He is 24, medium top 6. He's got some potential, but Denis Gurianov, we're going to hold on to him. We're going to hope that he grows. He's a sniper. He fits the scheme. Barbashev is a playmaker. Doesn't exactly fit the scheme too well. So I'd be willing. Actually, they wanted Heinen down there too, but Heinen's playing well. I don't want to give up too much, but I also want to give them something that they'd be willing to use. Mikhail Grigorenko, have you played at all? Mikhail Grigorenko is not playing at all. I don't even know if he fits. He's here though. I should really look to be using him. If I can get rid of Joel Armia's $2.6 million, that would free us up to do something later on. Jonas Donskoy is playing well, but 3 years at 3.9. I mean, it's a little much. If we throw these two guys at him, are they gonna? Yeah, they would be over the maximum salary cap. We're going to have to throw in more than Armia to get Kubalik away from them. So let's go ahead and at least see what they want for Kubalik. He's the perfect left wing, right wing that's going to fit the top 6. Nashville, what do you want for Dominic Kubalik? We'll go ahead and find out here. We're listed as a seller. I'm not looking us, maybe a conservative seller, I'd call us. But let's go ahead down to the Nashville Predators. Go to left wingers and Dominic Kubalik. What do you guys want from me for nothing? They don't want anything for Dominic Kubalik. Well, I'll go make my own trade happen for Dominic Kubalik here. Let's figure out what they're looking for. What's the weakness of the Nashville Predators? And what do we have in excess of? Do they have a weakness down the middle? No, not really. Not really. Do they have a weakness left wingers? Yeah, Kubalik's not necessarily a surplus on the wing there. But we can give them a guy like Johansson, but he's playing well. DeBrusk, I'm going to hang on to him. They don't want any of these guys. James Van Riemsdyk is the kind of guy that, would help them out quite a bit. I think I'll move on from James Van Riemsdyk. You got to move something to get something, right? They would be over the league maximum salary cap. So you know what, Nashville? Let me see if I can take some salary back from you to sweeten this deal. Who do they want to get rid of? Nobody that's got any kind of salary. Let's take a look at all skaters. Who has a ton of salary that you guys want to get rid of? Nick Bonino for a season wouldn't be bad. Stone for 2 seasons? No. There's not really a cap dump here. Rocco Grimaldi, maybe 2 years at $2 million for a 78 overall. He fits on our 4th line, right? But that's not exactly something that would work. Maybe I can't give them James Van Riemsdyk because it is $7 million. So we'll have to look something else. But you guys can see what I'm thinking. I'm trying to give him somebody that, again, will fit their roster. We have a surplus of defensemen. We don't exactly have a surplus of defensemen, do we? We do not. Okay. So as far as skaters matching the block, who do they want? You're not going to get any of those guys. I could flip them Sprong, right? I give him a prospect, somebody for the future here. Sniper. I like Sprong, but Kubalik could come in and he's signed for multiple years, and then we'll have to give him somebody to fill the roster spot to probably a guy like Barbashev. Again, I know I mentioned it earlier, but Sprong and Barbashev for Kubalik. Actually, Sprong might be a little too much. Barbashev for Kubalik might work. I'd be willing to give up Barbashev. He's a playmaker. You can find playmakers everywhere. Their 3rd is very low value. They want to give it up. That's not going to go through at all. Yeah, no, I don't even know why I bothered trying that. We'll try the 4th here. Kubalik and a 4th for Barbashev is going to be accepted. So we have acquired Dominic Kubalik for Barbashev. I like Barbashev, right? But I just think we could do better. And Kubalik's a guy that's going to play on the 1st line. Barbashev's just playing down there on the 3rd line, right? So if we go ahead and edit our lines really quickly, now we have a hole, but that allows me to let's see. I could play scratched both Grigorenko, Grant. Yeah, Grigorenko could play. I don't exactly know where he fits. He fits on the 1st and 4th lines. But Kubalik will substitute him in all lines. +1 there, +1. And we don't get a +3 there. Is it Stahl that doesn't stall? Nobody really fits that 1st line. Kubalik is balanced, shoot, balanced. Carry, shoot, efficient, balanced. Carry, cycle, efficient, balanced. That's not good to have those 2 guys not sync up. Granlund, can you play on the 1st line? Carry, shoot, efficient, balanced would match up with what? Stahl, carry, shoot, efficient, balanced. Balance, shoot, balance. So those 3 guys could work together. Stahl, Granlund, and Kubalik. We just got to find somebody. Carry, cycle, efficient, balance. Taylor Hall. Yeah, these guys can't play anywhere else. So I think we're going to leave Kubalik there on that 1st line, moving DeBrusk down there. We'll move Granlund. Actually, Granlund, how have you played this season? He's played well, hasn't he? But 3 of 13. We do need some help here on this 3rd line. So we'll move Granlund down there, kind of spread it out. Gurianov, trying to get him to grow, but doesn't seem like it wants to do that. Oh, if we could just bench Taylor Hall. Just move Taylor Hall down. No, that's not going to happen. Jonas Donskoy for Gurianov. No. These 2-way forwards down here are fine. Sniper, 2-way forward playmaker. So if we could find a power forward down here, it would probably help quite a bit, but it is what it is. But Kubalik is going to play there. He's locked up for a little bit. We'll see how he does here. He hasn't really performed in Nashville, so they're going to get a Barbashev that has performed. We got Shea and Sergachev performing. Tanev and Bear have not been a good pairing. Tanev is a defensive defenseman, so let's see if we can move Devin Tays there. We'll move Ethan Bear down there. Still can't see where he is good, but we are going to put him with Nemeth, offensive and defensive defenseman, because Nemeth is playing pretty well this season. Tanev he's just better than Bear, so we'll kind of sit tight there. But let's go ahead and jump into the game against the Vegas Golden Knights, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Kubalik can make an impact. Here we go, guys, in the Honolulu pink and yellow, up against the Vegas Golden Knights on our turf. And this is a big one. Like I said, they're at the bottom of the division, and we want to keep them there. We also want to keep our playoff hopes alive as much as possible. Get as many points early. And as I say that, the puck just goes to Schmidt. He takes a shot in a really, really poor effort from Jarry. Let's Nate Schmidt score his 5th of the season. That's not how you want to start the game. Just under a minute in here. We are down 1-0. We get a chance here shorthanded with Donskoy. Can he find the middle? He can't. Whoever jumped into the rush there, that was a really good, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know who that was. I was trying to guess, but I'm not exactly sure who it was. And there it is, Dominik Kubalik wearing the number 9. He's out there on the penalty kill for us, taking the face off. I probably should have just done best line so that we changed the penalty kill, but that's okay. We had a chance, though. We'll see. We'll keep our eye on Kubalik, see if trading for him is going to pay off or not. In his very first game's immediate dividends, right? Oh, and Marchessault tried, but is unable to get that fancy move to go. We come in with speed with Johansson. Oh, and what a snipe from Marcus Johansson. With speed off the wing, cuts to the middle, fires that thing off the inside of the post, and Marcus Johansson continues a ridiculous start to his season. Right around Alec Martinez, comes in, rips it off the post. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is tied. Your Honolulu Hammerheads have equalized. On the back of our leading point scorer, Marcus Johansson beats Marc-Andre Fleury just over the goal. Look at that. Oh, just in the top corner. Sneaks it in there. Johansson sweeps the ice, and we got a 1-1 game in the first period here. Kubalik is able to find Stahl. He tries to find Hall, but we can't get that thing to go in. A poor pass from Stahl there. The tap-in is unable to go. Get to Hall anyway, and it would have been a tap-in. But Kubalik now, can he get it into Hall? He can. Oh, gets absolutely wrecked. Oh my goodness. Take the shot with Bear. He's unable to get it through the man in front of him, but Stahl picks it off. Oh, and he draws a penalty, and your Honolulu Hammerheads are going on the power play. We regroup during the line change here. We find Stahl. Man is late to get up. We've got plenty of time to get into the zone. DeBrusk walks in. Donskoy cannot get out of the way, and Reeves is going to dump that one all the way down in. And you know what? I'll tell you guys, we've had our chances. We were just unable to bury it. Little things going wrong here and there. Joonas Donskoy, though, around Theodore. Going to go around the net. Okay, to himself. Interesting idea. Marcus Johansson, the goal scorer, steps in. He's going to find Donskoy. Oh, who probably should have stayed posted on the left. He cuts across the front. I don't know what his plan was there exactly, but he cuts across the front. And doesn't help us out very much there. Unfortunately, it is still a tied game on this power play. But Sorelli wins the faceoff. There we go, Johansson. I couldn't get it down low, but we still did have the puck there at one point. DeBrusk, can we keep it in? No, we can't, but Johansson does pick it up. We'll find DeBrusk. We'll get it in quick. Sorelli, Donskoy on the ball. What a save from Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, boys, we gotta give that one its own replay. What did we just witness? Absolute highway robbery. Look at this. Donskoy has half the net to shoot at here. Gets it beyond Schmidt. Donskoy takes the shot. Fleury just off the blocker. Look at that. Half the puck hits the blocker. And it's going to go into the corner and away from the goal. Let's get another look at that in real-time motion. Boom! Marc-Andre Fleury with a sick save to keep this thing even. We're working it around the net. Van Riemsdyk keeps it after the nudge from McNabb. He still got a hold of it. Johansson, who's playing the point now. Power play unit was unable to get off the ice. We're still out there after the penalty has already expired. Johansson's going to take the shot. Another blocker save. Maybe I got to challenge the glove of Marc-Andre Fleury. We got another opportunity. It goes off of a body. And Marc-Andre Fleury is going to calmly grab that. No weird bouncing goals are going to go in just yet for us. But dominant in the zone, off the blocker there. A pretty easy save. He was seeing that one the whole way. I mean, hell, with that save earlier on the power play, I really got to challenge Marc-Andre Fleury in this one. Joel Armia gets around his blocker to the front. Oh, and Oh, just before the buzzer. We can't get it to go just before the buzzer. And it's 1-1 at the end of one. I don't know why he said he got around his blocker. It's probably because I've been watching football all day. Go Bills. 8-6 in shots, but man, that Marc-Andre Fleury save keeps this from being a 2-1 advantage for your Honolulu Hammerheads. They get in early again. This time our defense is there to nudge them off the puck. Can we get Stahl? Stahl beats Theodore, actually. He's got Hall on the back door. Hall, and this time Marc-Andre Fleury can't get across, and the Stahl to Hall cross-crease connection gets Honolulu the 2-1 lead that some might say was coming. Taylor Hall's 11th goal of the season at 1:21 in this second period. Beats Marc-Andre Fleury on the blocker side. Stahl gets around his man. Schmidt is in no man's land. Fleury does get over, but the good shot from Hall beats a sliding Flower. And we are going to have a 2-1 advantage. Look at this. Nice, just around the blocker. This time, oh, I think he got a piece of it on the blocker too. I think he might have actually gotten a piece of that. But Hall's shot was just a little too quick for Fleury. And we have a goal. Assists by Stahl and Kubalik. So Kubalik gets a point in his first game as a Hammerhead. Kubalik now gets in. Can he get a second point? Oh, we tried the cross crease again. A little bit too far from Hall. And Fleury, well, pretty much read that one. I didn't really try as hard with Kubalik there to make it look like I was going to shoot. So Fleury was just really easily able to slide over and stop that thing. But we do win the faceoff. Brady Shea has had a good season. Finds James Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk is going to go down to Shea. Shea is going to skate down low. He's going to go back up to half boards, up to Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk is going to go across to Sergachev. Sergachev with traffic in front. There was a cutting man across the front of the net. Mikhail Sergachev is going to take advantage and give Honolulu a 3-1 lead. A slap shot from the point. I don't know exactly who was cutting with Sergachev. His third of the season. This nice pass. Van Riemsdyk passes it there. I think that might have been DeBrusque cutting across the front of the net. Perhaps got in the sight line of Marc-Andre Fleury as Sergachev was winding up for the slapper. Pacioretty can't get there in time. You see, I think that is DeBrusque cutting across there. Fleury just really doesn't get, you know, a clean attempt at it. He's beaten easily, and that's 3-1 now for Honolulu. Sergachev is around the outside again, but we cannot get the cross crease yet again. Guys, we are torching this not secondary defense of the Vegas Golden Knights. Our wingers are using their speed down the boards and beating these defenders clean. But as I say that, Vegas is going to come into the zone and set up with Riley Smith, who finds Martinez off the bench. Oh, and it's the end of a shift. Can't get there. Van Riemsdyk, maybe earlier in his shift, was able to get there. Smith is going to get bodied by Tanev. A good play there. This defensive pairing seems to be working. Gurianov is again going to try and find him around the outside. Not enough there. Cuts to the middle. Oh, there was a little lane there. Marcus Johansson. He's been buzzing tonight, boys. Gurianov, Taze, Tanev takes the shot. Fleury sees that one easy. Johansson does not get in front. Does not obstruct the sight line. And Fleury is able to make an easy glove save. Now we get a break out of the zone clean. Eric Stahl in. This time I elect to take the shot. There was a little space there. And we can't beat Marc-Andre Fleury, who's had to face a lot of pressure. This second period has been all Honolulu with 7:10 to go. Over half the period gone. Honolulu is, I mean, we've really stepped up our pressure. Brandon Peary, though, Hall with the back check, gets a little burnt. I say a little burnt because he did somewhat stay in front of him. A good dangle, though, from Peary on Taylor Hall. They are getting it deep in the zone. There we go. Get it out. Taze. Woo, that was dangerous. We got Kubalik. All right, Kubalik's got some open ice. Kubalik, what are we going to do? We're going to go back to Tanev. Tanev is going to find Taze. Had an open lane, had the shot, took the snapper. Couldn't beat the blocker of Marc-Andre Fleury. Tanev finds Taze. This time we have some traffic. Kubalik, ooh, with a good snapshot back from where he came. Doesn't get it to go. Taze gets up from getting rocked after the slapper. Gets back. William Karlsson gets in. Shot. Saved by Jarry. He's going to make the save with 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Offensive zone draw here with 11.4 to go in the second period. You can see the second period shots are heavily in favor of your Honolulu Hammerheads. Brandon Peary, though, maybe trying to get one against the grain of play. A good play there by Shea. And that's going to be all she wrote for period number 2. 11-2 in shots. And you can see, guys, 19-8 in shots. And that was one hell of a period for Honolulu. Vegas hung around. They were tough in the first. Nate Schmidt not looking as good after getting that quick one early. After that first goal, I got to say, guys, it's been pretty heavily in our favor. Although the faceoffs maybe not going great. But now starting the third period, all we need to do is just prevent any kind of momentum, any kind of comeback. Just shut her down defensively and play smart. Maybe, hell, we'll even trap it up with 5 minutes to go. Who knows? But I know Vegas is going to be coming at us. And speaking of, they come at us early again. Man, guys, these early attacks by Vegas are really starting to worry me. You can see they've got the aggressive face-off strategy, though, too. Can we get the push? We can. Kubalik gets in there. Can we get it out? All right, we're going to circle back. We're going to find it up to Stahl. We do get it out. Oh, my God. I did not want to go to Shea, but we get it to Kubalik. Kubalik going to drop it to Hall, but Hall was not following close enough for me to drop it. That was a dumb pass. Sergachev to Marchessault. Finds it across. Carlson hits the inside of the post, and it's out. Takes the slapper. We're going to get that thing up the boards to Stahl here. We're going to go to Kubalik. A little leave-it pass for Kubalik. Kubalik, Taylor Hall, backhanded shovel, and that's Taylor Hall's second of the night. Or is that? Yeah, that's Taylor Hall's second, assisted by Kubalik and Stahl yet again. Second of tonight, his 12th of the season, 310, and that should just about put this one out of reach. Kubalik gets in. Fleury comes out to challenge, make a move. Fleury really challenged. I might have had an opportunity to score there with Kubalik, but that is his second assist tonight in his Honolulu Hammerheads debut. So things are going very well for Dominik Kubalik in the pink, blue, and yellow. On the back door, James Van Riemsdyk, who then straddles Marc-Andre Fleury. Yikes. Good little chip deke there. You guys saw me. I was not commentating. But his 10th of the season there, gets around him. DeBrusque pretty much setting a pick on Pacioretty. Van Riemsdyk just gets around his man. Johansson is able to find him on the back door. McNabb comes in. I don't know where Smith and Stastny and where the defenders were, but they were nowhere to be found. And they're not doing many favors for Marc-Andre Fleury. He is not buying anybody a steak dinner after tonight's game. All right, we're buzzing in the zone again, boys. Johansson gets the puck. We're going to go all the way back to the point to Tanev. We're going to find Devon Toews. Devon Toews is there. Oh, there was a shoot. There was a lane. Devon Toews, good forecheck, though. Can we keep it in? Martinez does get it punched off of him. James Van Riemsdyk in for the hip check in the corner. Ooh, that would have been very dangerous. Could you imagine that in real life? That would have been just rude. That's like suspension territory there. Tanev, as I'm talking about suspensions, does have a good intercept. We get a chance, a 2-on-1. Van Riemsdyk, he shoots this time, but he still scores. James Van Riemsdyk puts it in over the blocker of Marc-Andre Fleury. His second goal tonight. And boys, this one is getting out of hand. We come in on the 2-on-1. Vegas' defensemen are stepping up even harder. Just perfectly placed over the right shoulder of Marc-Andre Fleury. Man, you can't ask for a better shot than that one. Look at this. Just comes in, flips it. Good shot just under the crossbar. And that's a sad sight to see. Marc-Andre Fleury is going out for Sparks? Who? I guess they don't have Robin Lehner signed. I guess Robin Lehner went elsewhere in this unit. And there's a tap-in goal on the back door. They were buzzing. I don't know where the rest of the defenders were. I was there with Bear on a 2-on-1 where they were just playing back and forth. And they are going to get a goal there. They are celebrating something. I'm not too sure. Are they going to say it's Cody Glass's first goal in the NHL? Alex Tuch? Oh, they're celebrating Tuch. So obviously it's a big milestone goal for Alex Tuch. 6-2, not much to be celebrating if you are the Vegas Golden Knights. We get room down the wing. Oh, and a good save from Sparks as we try and get the windmill. We're getting fancy with them now, guys. We got the opportunity up by 4 goals to get a little fancy. Cirelli picks it off. Good play by Cirelli. Takes the shot, and Sparks is going to save that one. Look at those white pads. Is that an emergency backup? Is that a Zamboni driver? Is that our Zamboni driver? I don't know. I'm kidding. But that'd be hilarious if it was. Unfortunately for him, I don't think it's going to turn out that good. Sergachev now with the puck in the zone. Armia, I don't know why he backs up as far as he does. We try and shoot that low. Can't get it to go. But Peary, who's actually been not too bad this game for Vegas, is there with the puck again. We get the shot off with Armia. We do get it. Man, Vegas is just slow to every puck, guys. This is not looking good for your Vegas Golden Knights. But your Honolulu Hammerheads are looking pretty nice. And with 4 minutes to go, you know what time it is. We break into the zone with the opportunity for you guys to stay here, live comm through everything through the rest of the game. Taylor Hall breaks in with speed, cuts to the front. Oh, I couldn't quite get around the defender, trying to get Taylor Hall his hattie. That was Alex Tuch's 50th career goal you guys just got to witness. Good on him. He's a good player, signed to an amazing contract. That contract is amazing for the type of player he is, especially in Chell. The kind of guy you always want to go get if you're in a cap crunch and you need a power forward. That's the guy you want. Tanev to Taze. We chip that up to Stahl. Stahl with the physicality from Eric Carlson. William Carlson. And but we keep it in, which is a good thing. That's the important part. Carlson there. You want to be physical with our captain? We will be physical right back with you. We try to find Stahl. Just a minute to go, though. We can trap it up. We can sit back. Oh, Carlson's not Wild Bill. Isn't as ready to be physical as he was just before. Kubalik picks that one up, but Holden gets it back. We got two guys in a puck battle, but we're able to get this thing with Taylor Hall. Let's chip that up the boards to Kubalik. Kubalik is going to get it. We've got plenty of space across the ice. Kubalik, there we go. We get it. Let's get that thing down deep. Sorelli, goes for the hip check. Unable to get it to go. Tuck to Holden. Holden stepping up from his usual defensive position. Ryan Reeves gets that one to the middle, but nobody's there but Anthony Sorelli, who's going to try to find Gurianov. He's unable to get it, and that's an icing. 17 seconds to go. It doesn't really matter, ladies and gentlemen. 6-2. Faceoffs have, not been great. There we go. That one's for the stats. Go ahead. Oh, he's going to chase me out from behind here. I don't blame him. Can we get up? We get up to Kubalik. Oh, he's got no speed, though. He's been out there a long time. Doesn't matter. Oh, with the shot, the slapper. There was a lane. There was a hole right above the glove. Pacioretty's going to give stat boosts to Tristan Jarry. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Honolulu Hammerheads win 6-2. An absolutely dominant performance. Jiver with 2 goals and an assist. Taylor Hall with 2 goals. Marcus Johansson with a goal and an assist. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the team stats. James Van Riemsdyk with his 3 points. Stahl and Hall, Johansson, and Kubalik with all 2 points. So Kubalik gets 2 assists in his first ever game, playing 24 minutes on the ice. And I think a lot of that has to do with the end of the game there. DeBrus gets an assist. Sergachev gets himself that slapper. You can see the assists are also Granlund, Shea, Tanev, and Nemeth. Goalies, well, obviously 10 of 12 is not great, but 2 goals against is what you want to see. So, guys, that's all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.